Welcome to the newsstand where we are serving nothing but positivity. And we know that you have so many positive things going on. You're a
Love
great artist and you have a video coming out today. We're going to talk more about that. So, if you don't mind, for the people who might not know who you are, introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
Yeah, well, hi, I'm Marc Oliver, and I'm a musician. I make music, and I have a lot of fun doing it. So that's the positivities all around.
Okay, so for me, music is kind of like therapy. You know, when I'm in a bad mood, if I pick the right song, I can calm myself down. I can get myself into a better mind space and, of course, vibrate higher, throughout the day and not let the negativity overcome me. So, as an artist, how important is it that you create music that gives that vibration off to people?
Well, what you said is it's so impactful. I love that was how you're asking this question. I think, I mean, I have the same exact thing as you do. I just everything that I do is whether it's up or down or sad or happy, it just becomes some way of therapy for myself as well. So to capture something for people to listen to create good vibes, I think that when you make the music, because even if you write a sad song, when you make something, when you create something out of love and passion, then I think that really does spread it around. So I mean, music is the only thing, literally the only thing in this world that really takes us and puts us like right now. I mean, besides meditation, but like you put music on and all of a sudden you're in the moment. You're thinking about that. You're either happy or sad, but like you said, it's therapy. It brings you there. And I mean, that's why I play music, and to be able to just be centered with what I do create. I think that gives the good vibration to my music to other people. So sometimes, it could be, like I said, a sad song, but it would still give that good vibe of what it is to create. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that sometimes, sometimes we need to release those emotions. Sometimes we don't always need to feel good. Sometimes we need to have those sad songs so that we can release and let it out and let it go and move forward.
Right.
So, if you could tell us a little bit more about the video that's coming out today and the single that's coming out soon.
Well, so Outlaw, that actually was so the video itself was just fun to make. When I wrote the song, it just had this, I'm like, I kind of wrote it when I was vibing in it. It was, okay, it's kind of a Western outlaw, and I also wanted people to put their hands up high without like telling them to put their hands up high. So in the song, I'm like sticking it up a bit, I'm saying, get your hands up high is the chorus. And it like, so it's kind of I found a way to do it without making it seem so cliche. But the song itself like came together. I just, I go back and listen to a lot of the music that I grew up listening to. And Ryan Leslie's an artist that I've always loved. And he made the song called Diamond Girl. And that's like one of my favorite songs. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
looking back at how he made that, and I was like watching, and he made it in his studio, and he just kind of produced and played all this stuff himself, and he filmed himself doing it. And I was like, because I play all these instruments, and I was
Hmm.
like, I got to do that. So I sat on the kit, and I just came up with this kit sound, and then like programmed it in, and then played it, and then just kind of like kept it simple. And I added a guitar riff and just built it, and it kind of had this old attitude to it, and that kind of, evolved into creating this outlaw, stepping out of the boundary, I guess. And so that's how it came. And the video was just fun. It was just fun to shoot that.
Okay. Well, we can be expecting the video to come out today, right?
Today, it comes out
To-
today. Yeah.
Okay, and it's going to be on all streaming platforms, YouTube. We can find it everywhere.
It'll be on YouTube. I think, yeah, it's just going to be on my YouTube page,
Okay.
which is the same as my Instagram and TikTok. Just I am Marc Oliver, Mark with a C. So
Okay.
it's get wrong. But yeah, I am Marc Oliver, YouTube, and it'll drop tonight. Basically, it's going to release right after the song, after we do the premiere party of it. So it'll come out 20 minutes after it premieres live. Then it'll be up on YouTube. And then next week, next Friday, the song will release on Spotify and all platforms on the song. Yeah.
Got it here. Okay. So you have a party coming up. How excited are you about that?
I'm so excited. So I put a registration together for like fans and people that want to come if they, register and then they pre-save the song. Then I made a little goodie bag for them. So everyone that
Oh,
does that, they're
wow.
going to get a t-shirt, they're going to get stickers. So the thing is I thought like, I'm kind of like, oh, maybe I'll get like 10, 15 people. Well, it's like up to 60 people have registered already. And I
Well,
just put
congratulations.
it out to San Diego. And
Hmm.
so this is my first show in like 10 years. So it's been kind of cool. So I'm like, okay. So I've been literally packing these.
Oh, wow. Well, that is beautiful that you're literally putting your hands on it. You're
Yeah,
doing it
by
with
my
love.
side. Yeah, I got a couple pieces of candy. I got some stickers. I got guitar picks. They're all say Outlaw on them, and then a shirt. Yeah, nah, music's about like you said, touching people in a way that's good vibes. And I've been doing this for so long, and the thing that I miss is just that connection. And it's what I give to people is just myself and that emotion, and I hope that they return what they receive. And so that's why I thought it would be cool when they reach out and want to pre-save and get involved, and I want to do whatever I can for them. So
I think that's a great thing, especially as everybody should be building their fan base no matter how long you've been doing something. So I think
yeah.
that that's a great touch to add to, someone becoming a fan of yours and staying a fan of yours. Um, you mentioned that Ryan Leslie is he's inspired you. I watched him make the song Gibberish the same way. He was in the studio just randomly putting things together. So I love
Right.
Ryan Leslie too. What other inspirations do you draw? Like, what other artists do you draw inspiration from?
Oh, well, I listen to everything. Have always loved hip hop. So I started a punk rock band when I was in high school, but like I've always loved Tupac and Biggie, and from being some white kid, I just like the Beastie Boys. Like, oh, there's those other kids like me, they can rap too. So I've always done that, and Michael Jackson, and then I also liked a lot of kind of rock and roll and like the old school rock, and then growing up with Green Day, and our album came out when Blink was starting to get really huge, and so playing with those guys. But nowadays, I mean, I listen to kind of everything. Now we go a lot more on Spotify and kind of like rotate playlists, so it's kind of, I definitely love that hip hop vibe in the background, some chill stuff, and then some yeah, that's it. And I write kind of like that, but also create more of that middle ground where it's like kind of rock, kind of pop, but it's got that, there's always the drums, got to have some drum and bass that makes it sound like just get
Yeah.
your head snapping. If you could do that, it's on.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's very cool that you have so much background in music. You know what I mean? And that you have a very eclectic music taste. And from the few songs that I've heard, I can hear it. You know what I mean? I think that makes you very different. So, that's really cool because I love music too, and I listen to pretty much everything. So, and I can kind of hear that reflected in your music.
Yeah,
I'm
it,
sorry that I couldn't come to the party. I wanted to come.
that's okay. That's okay. Next time, well, we'll be. I'm gonna be around. So you have missed this one, we'll have another one. Yeah.
Okay, so as far as instruments, I know you said you play a lot of instruments. What instruments do you play?
Well, I have classically trained on piano since I was 3. My mom had me in when I was the pajama piano. I still have the stack of pennies that there's stickers on that say like do, re, mi, fa, so, and you put them on the keys. I play guitar, I play bass, I play drums. I play with ukulele when I need to, and when I just sitting in on a beach. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I never really got into any like horns or anything like that. I was too busy singing, so it's something I could sing with.
Okay, so if you
Yeah.
could if you could describe the video in like 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
Cinematic, fun, exciting.
Okay, okay, cinematic, fun, and exciting.
I mean, I
That makes
definitely
me,
a little brutalized in the stunts, you know. So you see me getting thrown around a little bit, and that those weren't one takes. That was like 20 takes of those things. I'm like, do I have to fall off this bar like 6 times? Which, yeah. Anyways.
yeah. So with that being said, I know that there are a lot of people who follow me who love music and who aspire to be musicians and be in the industry in some type of way. If you could tell them something that's unexpected, you know, because we all
Mm.
when we aspire to be something, we always see the glitz of it. You know what I'm saying? Never the hard work and the sweat and the tears that goes into it. So if you could tell an aspiring artist something that they could be prepared for on the route, what would that be?
Well, you kind of have to think of it like setting a table to eat dinner. You know what I mean? Like food doesn't show up. But I would tell myself when I was younger and remind myself now continuously, and anyone who's wants to be in it, is that you already are in it. You already are there. You believe in yourself and you believe in your passion. Take messy action, meaning don't try to plan anything, just start doing it.
Hmm.
I made this all happen. Like I've been in this business for so long, but I've stepped back and wrote music for the artists and all this stuff. And literally a couple, like 6 months ago, I was like, been writing so much. And I just started, I'm like, I think I'm going to do it. And then put it together. And then one day I was like, yeah, I think I need a video. And that was 2.5 months ago. And I called my friend who's a writer and director in LA and just put everything together. And it all just happened because I already told everyone, we're going to do 6 videos in the next 6 months and I'm going to put out 6 singles and I'm just going to go for it. And so anyone that's young that does this, you're already there. You just got to move and start walking, believe in yourself, and don't try to sell anyone on what you do. Just sell yourself that you believe enough in yourself and people will follow that. People connect with love. They connect with inspiration. And you don't want to go be a coach or a teacher to just inspire, because coaches and teachers inspire by living that love and believing in themselves. And people are like, wait, I want to go do that guy. I want to be with that, do that. I want to follow him. I want to listen. I want to see. So that's like the thing I've learned to this point. And that's what I would just tell everyone. It's just go, just keep going, go, just start. And I'm still just starting every day. I just start. So that's a
That
long
was a
way.
great answer. No, but that was a great answer. As a person myself, but I'm independent in the media field. I didn't go to school for this. It's just something that I have a passion for. And that's literally what I did. I just started. So, and we're here. So
It's beautiful.
that was great advice.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for spending time with us today. I look forward to checking out that single. Man, tell somebody to send me one of those goodie bags because I really wanted to be
Yeah,
there,
I got
but I
I'll
couldn't.
get your shirt. I'll get all the information from you after, or from Rebecca, and I'll get you whatever you need, of course.
Okay, well, thank you guys for tuning in to the newsstand where we're serving nothing but positivity. I'm here with Marc Oliver, and we've spilled all the tea that we can for you this afternoon. Stay tuned for the rest.